Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Bauer Field on the campus of North Carolina Wesleyan University for this evening's Game 1 matchup of the USA South Championship Series, featuring the Tornadoes of Brevard University and the North Carolina Wesleyan Battling Bishops. The USA South Athletic Conference and the NCAA promotes good sportsmanship by its student athletes, coaches, and fans. Profanity, derogatory comments, or other intimidating actions directed at student athletes, officials, team representatives, or fans will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the contest. Thank you for assistance in providing a positive atmosphere. Baseball fans, it's now time to meet the starting lineups this evening. First for the Tornadoes from Brevard. Leading off in right field, number 1, C.P. Pyle. Batting second, the shortstop, number 3, Luke Morton. Batting third in center field, number 15, Logan Clark. Batting fourth at first base, number 26, Cade Auer. Batting fifth at third base, number 19, Frankie Vasquez. Batting sixth in left field, number 1, Lucas Granada. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, number 25, Colson Miller. Batting eighth and catching, number 6, Kenny Pregmore. And batting ninth at second base, number 9, Logan Sawyer. On the mound for the Tornadoes, a sophomore from Tampa, Florida, number 21, Connor Crosby. The head coach of Brevard is Mike Vickery. He's assisted by Denny Carone and Steve Hutt. And now it's time to meet the starting lineups for the Battling Bishops of North Carolina Wesleyan. Leading off in center field, number 5, Drifton Paget. Batting second in right field, number 7, Tyson Bass. Batting third at first base, number 15, Jackson Hobbs. Batting fourth, the designated hitter, number 20, Blake Scott. Batting fifth at second base, number 23, Davey Morgan. Batting sixth in left field, number 25, Alex Mostel. Batting seventh at third base, number 42, Colin Scoggins. Batting eighth, the shortstop, number 13, Mason Nance. The batting ninth behind the plate, number 6, Jaden Barker. And on the mound, a senior from Kannapolis, North Carolina, number 32, Cord Butler. The Battling Bishops are led by Greg Clifton. He is assisted by Derek Carter and Bard Collins. Fans, we now ask that you please rise if able and remove your caps and join the USA South and North Carolina Wesleyan University, Brevard University, and the NCAA as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
field on the campus of
Leading off for the
Wesleyan
Tornadoes,
University.
the right fielder number 1,
We are here
CT
to bring
Kyle.
game 1 of this USA South Championship Series. On the mound today for the Battling Bishops, we have Cord Butler forming a battery with number 6, Jaden Barker. Butler comes into this season with a 2.57 ERA and a record of 10-0. So the Battling Bishops are definitely considering him their best guy as he gets ready to deal the first pitch. This one comes a bit inside on the leadoff hitter. Brings the count now to 1-0.
Run away!
Batter takes the pitch down the middle. Brings the count now to 1-1. Had a bit of a weather delay today, causing us to be back by 30 minutes, but nonetheless, the sun is back out shining and it's back to being a beautiful day for some baseball. As that pitch is fouled off down the left field line, brings the count now to 1-2. CP Powell steps back in. This is not the first time that he's faced Butler this year, so it'll be interesting to see how the Tornadoes fare as this one is lifted into right field as the right fielder Bass dives forward and misses it. Center fielder Drifter Paget gets to the ball, gets it in quickly. Powell into second with a stand-up double. Like I said, this is not the first time that Powell has seen Butler's arm. So you got to expect that things are not going to go the same as the first time.
Now batting for the Tornadoes, the shortstop number 3, Luke Morton.
Morton stepping in with a 304 batting average. He's had an incredible season. 158 at bats with 48 hits. He's definitely a spark plug for this Tornadoes lineup. They're already issuing the warnings to get back in the dugout kind of early. But what can you expect here from the USA South Championship game? A lot of energy's flaring. Everybody's just pumped out to be back on the baseball field.
Go, Mr. Butler! Come on, Cord, baby! Come on, Cord! Nowhere,
Nice
JB!
block by the catcher, Jaden Barker.
Yeah, Mr. Barker. Here we go, Cord!
Count is now 1-0 on Morton. Butler deals the 1-0 pitch. As this one swung on and missed. Looked like a sinker of some sort. Maybe a cutter. Brings the count down to 1-1 on Morton. Butler comes set, checks the runner at second, and deals the pitch.
Yeah!
Breaking ball, didn't miss by much, but nonetheless, it is ball 2.
Great pitch! Come on, keep it up, Cord! That's right! Great pitch!
Butler comes set, checking the runner at second. Powell, he's getting a decent sized lead over there as the pitch is swung on and missed. Very nice slider by Butler. It's possibly been his best pitch all year here at Brevard Field. We have definitely gotten used to seeing that explosive slider coming out of Butler's hand. If he has that pitch on, it's going to be very tough for this Tornadoes lineup. 2-2 pitch is outside. Nice block again by the catcher, Barker. Count is now full 3-2 on the hitter, Morton, as he steps back into the box. Tornadoes are looking to get this first run across early, get their lineup with a little bit of fire. This one is swung on and missed. Butler again with the slider. Sits down Morton, and that'll be the first out of this inning.
Thanks for the sword.
Now batting for the Tornadoes, the center fielder number 15, Logan Clark.
Clark stepping in for the Tornadoes, batting a righty. Comes into this game with a .314 batting average as well. Another Tornado lineup this year that has been tough for hitters all across. Looks like a curveball a bit too high. Lets that one go with ease. No hesitation to watch that go back into the catcher's mitts for ball one. Butler comes set and deals the pitch. As this one is a slider low and out. Take it for a ball. Very nice take by the batter, number 15, Logan Clark. Another slider swung on and missed by Clark. Brings the count now to 2-1 with 1 out. Powell still on second base. Not that much of a lead anymore. Definitely do not want to make the next out of this inning at third. So he's definitely a very smart base runner for that. Dealing the pitch is Butler. This one was fouled off.
Great pitch.
Looked a tad bit late on the fastball. Looked like he was expecting another slider of some sort, maybe a breaking ball or changeup. Nonetheless, it is fouled off. Does his job, bringing the count down to 2-2 as Morton steps back in. Excuse me, as Clark steps back in.
Come on, Court. Come on. Hey, no coach. Come on, Court.
Butler gets his sign, comes set.
Come on, Court.
Checks on Powell. Looks like he's not going anywhere. Deals the pitch. And there's another slider for strike 3. That's 2 strikeouts on the inning already for Cord Butler. Was also your USA South's pitcher of the year.
Now batting for the Tornadoes, number 26, Cale Ayler.
Now here comes a challenge for Cord Butler as Cale Ayler steps into the batter's box from the left-handed side. Leading the Tornadoes in batting average this year and home runs as well. Definitely the best hitter in this lineup, so this is a threat. As Butler delivers another breaking ball to start off. Ayler swung on and missed. They bring the count now to 0-1. As you can hear, we do have quite the fan base here for both sides. Of course, one none less to expect. This one is a bit outside. Like I was saying, though, we do have quite the fan base here for the first game of the USA South Championship. But you can expect no less to have a beautiful day. Lots of fans out here just enjoying the beautiful game of baseball. As Butler comes set and throws the pitch, as this one is lined into left field. Left fielder Alex Mossel throws it in, cut off by Colin Scoggins. As he throws it over to first base to get the third out of the inning. Run does count. That brings the score to 1-0. We'll be right back with more action.
Leading off
We're
with the
back for the
Bishop,
bottom of the
center fielder,
first
number 5,
here at Bauer
Driftin
Field as we have
Paget.
Driftin Paget, the center fielder for the Ballard Bishops, leading off for them with a .371 batting average. Paget has been red hot lately on this second half of the season as he takes ball 1 low and out. Not a bad pitch at all by the Tornadoes starting pitcher, just a bit too low. As he deals the next pitch, almost quite in the same spot, but just looked a tad bit higher from my point of view, bringing the count now to 1-1. Paget, a very decent hitter with good speed and IQ on the base path. As this one is fouled off out of play, actually out of the whole field. Brings the count now to 1-2 on Driftin Paget. As this one is fought off, hit to the shortstop, and beat out as he makes an error. So Paget is going to be able to take second. That is not how you want to start off your inning defensively for the Tornadoes. But that brings up the powerful right-handed hitter,
Now batting for
Tyson
the
Bass.
Bishop, fielder, number 7, Tyson Bass.
Bass leading the entire conference in home runs this year with 17. Definitely the biggest threat that they'll face in this lineup today. Batting in the 2-hole with a runner on second.
Do your thing, Birdie!
As the first pitch is a ball way outside. Bass doesn't even offer it at all. Count is now 1-0. As the next pitch is dealt. As this is a line shot, ground ball to the second baseman. Paget is able to advance.
Now batting for the Ballard
Tyson
Bishop, the
does
first
a
baseman,
job.
number
Not quite
15,
sure if that's
Jackson
exactly
Hobbs.
what he wanted, but nonetheless, gets the job done, moves the runner over, pass the bat around. Brings up the first baseman, Jackson Hobbs, batting .395 on the season, 47 hits. You can see why they have him in a 3-hole. And here's the first pitch. This one is skied off into center field.
Good job,
Center fielder
Jack!
running back. That'll do the job of getting the runner in. Sack fly for Hobbs as we are back tied 1-1, bringing up the DH number 20, Blake Scott.
Now batting for the Ballard Bishops, the designated hitter, number 20, Blake Scott.
Scott stepping into the box on the left-handed side. He's been splitting time with Javier Quintana this year at DH. Right now, his number's being called to the plate as he takes ball 1. In his at-bats so far, Scott has been able to put up a .344 batting average with 21 hits on the season. As that pitch is taken for a strike. Bring the count now to 1-1. Little lefty on lefty action here. Scott takes that one for a ball. Doesn't even offer at it. Number 23, Davey Morgan on deck for the Ballard Bishops as this one is lined into right field. As this one gets down, and this will easily be extra bases for the Ballard Bishops DH, number 20, Blake Scott. That brings up a very dangerous hitter in this lineup with a .417 batting average. That is Davey Morgan, the second baseman. He has been a force to be reckoned with since his time to be here at Wesleyan. Even once being named All-American. As the pitcher steps off. We'll reset the pitch clock and do it all over again. Yes, folks, we do have the pitch clock up and running as this one is fouled off. Back towards the box that we are in right now. Wesleyan sporting the blue hat, gold jersey, and blue pants. A new look for them this year. As that pitch is taken for a ball, bringing the count now even to 1-1. This one is way inside. Morgan evades the pitch from being hit. Brings the count now to 2-1. Crosby seeming to struggle here a bit at the bottom of the first already. As a Tornado fan, you can only hope that he's able to find his groove again, get back in the dugout. As this one is inside, catcher takes a stumble. Nobody's covering the plate, but he decides not to advance. Scott decides to stay at third. Brings the count now to 3-1. You do not want to be in a 3-1 count with a runner on third, no matter how many outs there are. Because now you have to come to him. As he does, and this one is lined in the center field. That'll get down for a base hit as Davey Morgan yet again delivers for the Battling Bishops. This brings up number 25, Alex Moskal.
Got back for the Battling Bishops, left fielder, number 25, Alex Moskal.
He's second on this team for batting average, batting .400 over 37 games played. As he takes the first pitch for a strike. Also a very crafty and gritty hitter from the left-handed side. As he takes a hack at that one. Almost swings out of his shoe. It's not very characteristic of Moskal there. As he takes this pitch, it is a ball, and Morgan takes second with ease. Bishops have another runner in scoring position. Another one of their batters. It's a high batting average up to bat. 1-2 count here on Alex Moskal as he's ready to receive his next pitch. As this one is skied into no man's land between right field and second base, and the right fielder calls second baseman off. Battling Bishops take the lead 2-1, and we'll be right back for the top of the second here at Bauer Field. We are back for more baseball action here at Bauer Field as the third baseman, Frankie Vasquez, steps into the box for the Tornadoes. First pitch is a ball to Vasquez. Steps into the box for his first plate appearance of this series. Started this series with a .351 batting average. Vasquez definitely one of the more consistent hitters for this Tornadoes lineup. Butler deals the second pitch as it is a breaking ball called for strike number 1. Makes the count now even. Butler now working out of a variation between the stretch and windup, but it is his windup motion as he delivers strike 2. Don't quite think I've seen someone start in a windup sideways before, but you never know what you'll see in a game of baseball as he's delivering the next pitch, as this one is grounded to the third baseman, Colin Scoggins. He snags it, throws it over to Jackson Hobbs, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Very nice play over there by Colin Scoggins.
Shot out for the Tornadoes. The shortstop, correction, the left fielder, number 1, Lucas Granada.
Lucas Granada stepping in for the Tornadoes. Starting his series out with a .291 batting average. He receives his first pitch from Cord Butler. It'll be a ball.
Come on, baby, you're good. Go, Cord.
Very high, way above Granada's head. No problem taking that one for him.
Nice
Ball
pitch,
as the
Cord.
next pitch is cut inside for strike number 1. Ones across the board, ladies and gentlemen. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, number 1 up to bat. As the next pitch is swung on and missed. Butler's curveball seems to be in play along with his slider. The lights are starting to come on early here at Barrowfield as Butler strikes out Granada, showing some emotion on the mound. He's getting his team fired up from the start of the game.
Now batting for the Tornadoes. The designated hitter, number 25, Colson Miller.
Just don't even look up there. Just don't look up there.
Miller steps in as he watches that breaking ball break a little bit too high. Barker unable to squeeze it, bringing the count down to 1-0. Butler attempting to make quick work of this Tornado lineup. You got to think it'll be ideal for him to have as low as a pitch count as possible, as this one is lifted deep to left field, and that one is gone. The DH, as he has to run back to first. Looks like he missed the bag for a second. You do not see that from Butler very often, as it seems like he's not letting it affect him. He's still all smiles. That is tied this ball game now 2-2. What more do you expect from the USA South Championship game? Wind is blowing hefty out there to left center, as this one is thrown outside. Butler still working out of the lineup here as he deals the next pitch, and this one is swung on and missed. Butler right back to it. Appears to have a smile on his face. That's how you know he's a competitor. He does not care what happens. He's just ready to throw his next pitch. This one is fouled off. Bring the count now to 1-2.
We go, Cord!
As the batter steps back in, Butler receives a sign from Barker and is ready to deliver the next pitch. As this one is strike 3. Butler giving up the home run to the DH, but then coming back and striking out the very next batter that he sees. And we'll be right back for the bottom of the second.
Leading off for the Battling Bishops, the third baseman, number 42, Colin Scoggins.
Colin Scoggins leading off the bottom of the second for the Battling Bishops. He's been the starting third baseman the entire year. Comes in with a .285 batting average. Scoggins is actually the only person in this Battling Bishop lineup besides Bass to play every single game, as he takes the first pitch, bringing the count now to 0-1. This one is taken for ball one, breaking the count now even. Battling Bishops looking to win their 9th USA South Tournament Championship, as the Tornadoes are looking to win their very first. Both teams have a lot on the line. You can only imagine what the outcome is going to be as Scoggins takes that one for strike number 2. Very nice set of eyes there to watch that one go by. Making the count now even. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and this one is a breaking ball. Scoggins offered at it a little bit, but held up, bringing the count now to 3-2. As this one is popped up into center field. Center fielder camps under it. Can have gone. That fly out brings up the freshman.
Got back for the Battling
Mason
Bishops.
Nance.
The shortstop, number 13, Mason Nance.
Nance, the true freshman.
Let's go,
Only
Nance.
freshman starting in this lineup for the Battling Bishops today. He takes ball one. As a freshman so far, Nance has played in 40 games and started 38 of them at shortstop. Mixed in a few games at second base, but shortness seemed to be his new home. Comes in with a .248 batting average. As he watched that breaking ball for strike number 2. Next pitch is down and away. Nance does a good job of taking that one. Nance, the freshman out of Virginia Beach, ready for his next pitch, as this one is skied into left field. Left fielder seems to be camped under it quite nicely. Sun doesn't really play a factor there for him, as he's able to catch that with ease.
Got back for the Battling Bishops, the catcher, number 6, Jaden Barker.
This brings up the catcher, Jaden Barker. Barker been dealing with injury in the past. He's not been able to play as much as the Bishops would like him to. But his bat surely has come alive here in the later half of the season. Just in the nick of time as he takes ball one. Barker, the grad senior, definitely the vocal leader of this team behind the plate. He's ready to receive his second pitch from Crosby, as this one is called for strike one. Fans are not agreeing with that one. Nonetheless, that cannot change the call, bringing the count now to 1-1. As this breaking ball is taken for ball number 2. Crosby, the left-handed pitcher, seems to have a very decent breaking ball. As this one is fouled off. Bringing the count now to 2-2. As Barker does his job to foul that one off. That is something that you will learn about Jaden Barker as a hitter. He does love to battle until he's able to get his hands on something. And when he does, my, does it go a long way, as he takes ball number 3. This one is lined up the middle. Second baseman dives for it. Yet again, Jaden Barker is on base for the Battling Bishops. That flips over the lineup,
Back to the top of
bringing
the
back
order for the
up
Bowling
Drifton
Bishops, the center
Paget.
fielder, number 5. Drifton Paget.
Barker does provide a good amount of speed coming from the catcher's position, not something that you're used to seeing in this game of baseball. That pitch is taken outside for ball 1. Excuse me, that is strike 1. Very nice frame by the catcher there. Crosby picks off to check on Barker over there at first base, make sure he isn't going anywhere. Toes the rubber and we'll do it again. As this one is lined into left field, and that will go into the Bishop bullpen, bringing the count now to 0-2. Paget is the only person in this Battle Bishop lineup to rock the old school look with no batting gloves, no accessories, no gear, no nothing. Just ready to step into the box and swing the bat. As Crosby checks on Barker over there at first again, count is still 0-2 on Paget. Very nice frame for the catcher, but not fooling the umpire there. That makes the count 1-2 now on Drifton Paget. The grad senior from right here in Rocky Mount, North Carolina. As he picks off again. A little bit of a wild throw, but first baseman over there is able to snag it. Count is 1-2. As this pitch is way outside, halfway into the other's batter's box. Brings the count now even, 2-2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. As Paget takes this pitch, that makes the count now full. Runners will be moving as soon as the pitcher delivers to the plate. Here's the pitch, and this one is inside, almost hits Paget as Barker was on the move and takes second and continues all the way to third. That brings up the USA South Player of the Year, Tyson Bass.
Got eyes for the Bowling Bishop, strike fielder, number 7. Tyson Bass.
Bass known as the 5-tool player of the Battle Bishop team. There isn't much that he can't do. He's got the speed, the power, the arm. He is quite the athlete for this Bishop team. As this one is sky deep into center field, and you can forget it as this one is demolished. Tyson Bass with his 18th homer of the season. That'll be a 3-run shot. And that one easily 100 plus off the bat. Tyson Bass.
Got back for the Bowling Bishops, the first baseman, number 15, Jackson Hobbs.
Come on, Simmons!
Tyson Bass clearing the bases there. Puts up a 3 spot with 2 outs. That brings up the first baseman, Jackson Hobbs. Hobbs takes that pitch for a strike. Looks like he has the umpire is that as far out as it goes. Umpire shakes his head and we'll do the next pitch. As that one is across the letters for ball 1. Hobbs takes that pitch for a strike. Hobbs swinging the classic 2-piece goods as he gets his next pitch swung on and missed. Battling Bishops put up a 3 spot in the bottom of the second. Both teams scoring and answering back. We'll be right back here on the Battling Bishops Sports Network. Welcome back to the Battling Bishops Sports Network as we are prepared for the top of the
Leading
third.
off for the Tornadoes, your second baseman, number 9, Logan Sawyer.
Sawyer stepping in to lead off the top of the third. As we have to take a short intermission break as the catcher's equipment is seen to have a malfunction. Looks like it's the earpiece. Looks like we got everything settled and we're ready to begin. Sawyer starting this series off with a 300 batting average as he takes the first pitch as a strike, making the count now 0-1. Butler still dialed in for the Bishops as he's ready to deal his next pitch. As this one is skied into left field, and this one will go foul.
Finish!
It's a very long strike if you're a Battling Bishop, if you're concerned with it. Makes the count now 0-2. Very nice swing by Sawyer. He's got some decent pop, 3 home runs on the season, so he's able to put one out there as this one is popped up to the catcher Barker. He drops the mask, catches it with ease, tosses it around for the first out of the
Out of the way, coach!
And fans, if you hear the loud screaming saying, hey, we got one, that's
Back to the top of the order for the Tornadoes, your right fielder, number 49, CP Kyle.
Brings out the top of the lineup, CP Pyle. He led off with a double hit to right field as Bass was not able to corral that one on the diving play as Pyle takes ball 1 from Butler. Butler comes set and he's ready to deal his second pitch of this at-bat.
Great pitch!
Fastball
Great
down
pitch,
the
coach!
way. Pyle takes for strike number 1. Pyle swinging the one-piece DeMarini Goods. Very popular bat in college baseball.
Great pitch!
Takes strike number 2. Another tremendous breaking ball by Cord Butler as he's ready to deal with the next pitch. Fastball up and away. Pyle does a nice job of laying off of that one. Bring the count now to 2-2. Butler receives a sign from Barker, and he deals. Slider, blowing out. Pyle does a nice job of laying off that one. Bring the count now full. Gotta come to him with a good pitch right here. Don't want to walk him, but you don't want to let him get hit. See what he comes with. As this one is bounced, Pyle takes off for his free base, looking to grab second, but Barker corrals the ball before he's
Let's
able
go
to
back
make
down.
that turn.
Rolling cord, do you think?
Now batting for the Tornadoes, the shortstop, number 3, Luke Morton.
Very tall batter. Ready to go for his first pitch of his second at bat of this contest. As this one is a ball looked a bit too high for Morton to handle. So he takes it. Very smart decision. As he's ready to receive his second pitch from Cord Butler. Powell with a very decent lead over there at first.
Great pitch.
Butler delivers a slider. Powell with 12 stolen bases on the season. Definitely a speedy guy. Second on the team for the Tornadoes in stolen bases. We'll definitely have to keep an eye on as he takes even a bigger lead there and doesn't advance. Excuse me. Powell seems to be receiving his timing on Butler. Got to think eventually that Butler's going to transition to the slide step or maybe a variation of looks over there. As this one is fouled off down the third base line. Coach corrals it, tosses it back into the Bishop dugout, and we will have our next pitch. The count is 2-2, 1 out. Runner on first. And Morton up to bat.
Let's go, Cord.
Butler comes set. Barker in a ready stance just in case Powell takes off. He doesn't. Tries to frame that one, but a bit too high. Bringing the count now to 3-2, making it full. Butler receiving his sign from Barker and deals the next pitch. As this one is grounded to the third baseman, Scoggins, he throws a second, and he's able. Morgan has to come off the bag, but able to keep his foot on it to get the force out at second. Very nice play there by both Scoggins and Davey Morgan.
Number 15, Logan Clark.
With that play, that'll bring up Mr. Clark. Clark definitely the fastest runner on this Tornadoes team, at least in the starting lineup, as he's ready to receive his first pitch from Butler. Very nice stop by the catcher, Barker. Clark stepping back into the box after taking ball one. Definitely looking to get more runs across the board. See if Butler is able to halt them where they are. As he takes this pitch, slider on the outside corner for strike number one. There goes that slider again that we were talking about earlier. As Butler comes set for his next pitch. Change up low and in. Butler now mixing up his positions of pitching. Definitely has the Tornadoes a bit on the edge on what to expect next on a 1-2 count. Bradley Bishop dugout clapping, ready for Butler to deliver the next pitch, as this one is a slider on the outside half of the plate. Making the count now, 2s across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. If you're Butler here, you definitely want to sit him down within the next pitch or two. Get your hitters up to bat. As this one is fouled off out of play And we'll do the 2-2 pitch once more. Dylan Kroll bringing baseballs out to the umpire. Accidentally dropped one, but nonetheless, job well done.
Finish!
Bishop fans started to make some noise, hoping that Butler is able to. I was trying to see what the umpire called there, but called ball 3 on the outer half of the plate. Morton definitely battling this at bat. Full count, runs will be off, as this one is called a ball. Butler showing a bit of emotion, but hurries back to the mound to try to collect his third out at the top of the third. This will bring up number 26, Kale Ayler. Butler at 54 pitches so far in the top of the third. As that changeup is swung on and missed by Ayler. Ayler swinging the 517 Louisville bat, a very good classic. Not many batters swing that anymore, as he swings and misses on the second pitch of this at bat. As Butler way ahead 0-2. Ayler going to have to fight off anything close here. Here's the pitch. As this one is grounded to the second baseman, Davey Morgan. He goes to first, and that will collect the third out in the top of the third. Tornadoes leave 2 on base. End up having the first scoreless inning of this ball game, and we'll be right back with more baseball action here at Bauer Field.
Leading off for the Valley Bishops, the designated hitter, number 20, Blake Scott.
Getting ready for the top of the third here at Bauer Field. We have the DH Blake Scott, as he takes ball 1. Scott swinging from the left-handed side as he takes the second pitch of this at bat. Call for a ball, a little low. Scott being very patient, waiting to get his pitch to do something with it, as this one is way outside. Has no problem laying off of that one. As he takes ball 4 on the outer half of the plate. Seems to have some type of
Now back for the Ballard
there
Bishops,
for
the
a
second
second.
baseman, number 23, Davey Morgan.
This brings up Davey Morgan, probably the most consistent hitter in this Battling Bishop lineup. Captain of the infield, I would say. Umpire signals that Tornadoes have been charged with their first visit from the catcher, and we will resume our play here on this beautiful day, this Friday afternoon, as Davey takes the first pitch for a ball one. Catcher tries to back pick the runner at first, Scott, but he's back in standing.
David Morgan! Bolt told me to do it. I usually have my back, but he didn't hear me.
Count is 2-0, and here's the next pitch. This one is also inside. Kind of a similar bat, just like his last one. A lot of inside pitches low and in to Davey Morgan that he's taken for balls. Morgan steps back in, swinging that two-piece goods as he takes the first pitch. He's for a strike. Definitely don't want to take that one and have a nice hack at it with a 3-0 count. Want to at least see two pitches, as this one is fouled off. They tried to come back inside at him, and he tried to turn on it just a little bit too early. Making the count now full to 3-2. Crosby dealing the 3-2 pitch, as this one is high. Easily a takeable pitch for Davey Morgan. And that'll bring up the left fielder, Alex Moskal. But it looks like the Tornadoes are going to come out and have a bit of a mound visit. Not sure if he's talking to his pitcher. Oh, we have the athletic trainer also coming out here as well. You gotta hope that Crosby's okay. That is never a good sight to see a pitcher come off the mound with the athletic trainer. We'll be having a new pitcher warming up here soon, but we'll get right back to the action here on the Battling Bishop Sports Network. so. And we're back. Alex Moskal now in the batter's box as he takes the first pitch for a ball. Stay tuned, folks, as we try to guess who's on the mound for Tornadoes, as it is quite hard to see that jersey number. As Moskal skies this one into left field. Not a taggable ball. As I believe that is number 16. Or is it number 18?
Not back to the Valley Bishop. Third baseman number 42, Colin Scoggins.
Colin Scoggins now to bat for the Valley Bishops. A runner on first and second with one out. As Scoggins takes that pitch on the outer half of the plate for strike one. Scoggins swinging the Nuke 2. Recently a more popular bat in college baseball. As that is number 18, Andy Farringer, on the mound for the Tornadoes. Farringer, the sidearm pitcher. This ball gets away and runners will advance, both sliding in safely with no throw from the catcher. Scoggins has runners in scoring position. 2-1 count now thrown to Scoggins as this one is ball 3. In the left-handed batter's box, Scoggins has no problem laying off that one. Bring the count now to 3-1 with runners on second and third. Three-one pitch. Breaking ball on the outer half of the plate, called for strike 2. Making the count now full on Colin Scoggins. Definitely looking to do some damage here. Bishops went out there on defense, put up a 0, looking to score more runs. As this one is taken for ball 4, bringing up the shortstop, Mason Nance. If you're Coach Greg Clifton,
Now back for the Valley Bishop.
wonder if you're
Shortstop
going to
number
let your
13.
freshman
Mason
free
Nance.
swing here. Doesn't look like he's going to put anything on. He's going to let the freshman do what he does best. Special shout out to all of our Battling Bishop athletes that are tuned in, watching this from home. Hope you guys have had a great school year. And looking forward to seeing you guys right back here in a couple of months. Nance takes ball 1, getting ready for his second pitch of his second at bat. As this one hits him in the leg. Nance wears it like a champ, proudly collects his RBI, and that will be the Bishops'
Now back
sixth
for the Valley
run.
Bishop's, the catcher, number 6.
Making the score now
Jaden
6-2,
Barker.
battling Bishops over the Tornadoes. Jaden Barker now stepping in. Does his little cross ritual, toe tap, and steps into the box, ready to deal more damage to this Tornadoes defense. Barker swinging the new select power that you see all across America. High school, college, doesn't matter. It is a very popular bat. He takes the first pitch for a strike, as this one is grounded down the third base side, foul. Bringing the count now to 0-2 on Barker. However, that should not faze him, as his last hit was in an 0-2 count. Barker definitely one of the guys who loves to battle in this box here for the Battling Bishops, as this pitch is way outside for ball number 1, making the count now 1-2. Bases juiced and 1 out. as we have to call time as you have a baseball thrown onto the field by the Tornadoes bullpen. It's a very rare occurrence here. Nonetheless, it can happen. But we're back to play as the pitcher comes set, dealing the 1-2 pitch. As this one is popped up into the infield. This will be an infield fly. Second baseman catches it. That'll bring up the top of the lineup again for the Battling Bishops.
Number 5.
After missing a chance to deal more damage with the bases loaded, that'll bring up the center fielder, Drifting Paget. Paget holding down center field for the Battling Bishops throughout his tenure here, as he takes ball 1 on the inner half of the plate. Next pitch is called a strike. As Paget steps back into the box. Once again, rocking that old school look. No batting gloves, no accessories, no gear.
Yeah, here you go, Drip. Let's go, Father.
Count is 2-1 on Paget. Base is still loaded, 2 outs. Lots of speed on the base pass, as this one is fouled back towards us. And we'll do it one more time. Next pitch is lined up the middle. Second baseman in the shift covers it. That'll end the bottom of the third. Bishops are able to score 1 but leave the bases stranded. And we'll be right back for more baseball action here at Bauer Field. We are back here for more baseball action.
Third baseman, number 19, Frankie Vasquez.
Vasquez leading off the top of the 4th for the Tornadoes. As he takes ball 1 from Butler. Gotta imagine it's quite hard to stay locked in when you're sitting down for so long as a pitcher. This one is grounded to the third base coach as he makes a little bobbling catch, but we'll still count it for you, coach. It's always fun to see when the third base coach is able to field the foul ball, hit right at him. Count is 1-1 from Butler, as this one is now makes it 2-1. Butler so far through 3 innings of work, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. As this one is lined into right field, as the right fielder Bass uses that speed we talked about earlier to corral that one, bringing the first out of the top of the 4th. That ball was definitely heading toward the gap.
Still left fielder, number 1, Lucas Granada.
Granada actually catches the ball thrown back in from Butler. They changed smiles. And they're ready for Granada's second at bat of this contest. As Butler delivers that explosive curveball yet again to one of these tornado batters. Swung on and missed, bringing the count now to 0-1. Another curveball taken for strike number 2. Granada falling down behind very early in this one. Swung on and missed. That is 3 breaking balls in a row.
Now batting for the Tornadoes, the designated hitter, number 25, Colson
Butler
Miller.
looking to make very early work of this portion of the inning. Already got 2 outs. If you're pitching coach Derek Carter, you're definitely one of your guys' pitch count to stay as low as possible as Butler delivers another strike. Seems to have found the zone very quickly here in the top of the 4th. As this one is up and in on the batter. He takes it for a ball, breaking the count now 1-1. As this one is popped up, shortstop calls off the third baseman. As that is the end of the top of the 4th. Butler making very quick work here, getting his team back in the dugout, looking to go make some more damage. We'll be right back here on the Battling Bishops Sports Network.
Leading off for the Battling Bishops, the right fielder, number 7, Tyson Bass.
We're back for more baseball action. It's the bottom of the fourth, and this brings up the 5-tool player Tyson Bass, who has homered to deep left center field in his first at bat as he takes another monstrous hack. This one is popped up. Looks like the catcher is going to dive and catch it in his glove. Kind of makes a circus catch. Nonetheless, makes a great play
for the
first out.
Number 15, Jackson Hobbs.
With that swing, you definitely got to think that Bass was trying to hit his second home run of the game. But he brings the first out, and that brings up Jackson Hobbs. Out first pitch is fouled off. Down the third base side. Battling Bishop's Hunter Pole will collect that foul ball, throw it in, and we'll have the second pitch of this at bat. As this pitch is popped up to right field, able to corral that one, no problem.
Now back for the Valley Bishops, the designated hitter, number 20, Blake Scott.
With that pop-up, that makes the second out of the inning. Both pitchers seem to be making quick work of each other's lineups in this fourth inning. See if Blake Scott is able to do some damage as he takes the first pitch and swings and misses. I believe that is his first time offering at the first pitch this contest. As the second pitch of this at bat is low and outside for ball number one, making the count now 1-1. Second pitch of that at bat, low and outside as well, making it now 2-1 as Scott fouls that pitch back. As our very own North Carolina Wesleyan softball team would say, that is twos across the board. It's a little inside joke from our SID and me, Baden Collins. As Blake Scott takes ball number 3. That pitch is swung on and missed. Very good inning for the Tornadoes pitching staff right there. Able to throw up their first 0 against the Battling Bishops. Score is still 6-2. And we'll be right back here for the top of the fifth at Bauer Field.
Keep rolling!
Back to the top of the order for the Tornadoes, the right fielder, number 49, C.P. Pyle.
After some technical difficulties here, we're back up and running on our live stream. Have no clue what happened to our computer. Didn't miss much, didn't miss a leadoff walk and one out. Butler still on the mound for the Battling Bishops as CP Powell is in the box. Count on him is now 2-0. Count on Pyle.
Yeah!
Pyle takes that pitch low from Butler. Brings the count now to 2-2 with a run on first base. Pyle's able to lay off that pitch. It was like a change up in the dirt. Pyle, the junior from Salisbury, North Carolina, receiving his next pitch as this is a breaking ball. Didn't miss by much, if any, but nonetheless, that is a walk for CP Pyle.
Got money for the Tornadoes. The shortstop, number 3, Luke Morton.
That brings up Morton for his next at bat of this contest. Morton, the junior, out of Wake Forest, North Carolina, not too far from here in the Rocky Mountain, North Carolina. Morton takes ball 1 for the first pitch of the contest. So far, Morton 0 for 2 on the day, looking to capitalize with runners on first and second as he takes the second pitch for a ball a little high. As we have a little bit of stretching going down into the Battling Bishop bullpen. If you're a Bishop fan, you're hoping for a ground ball double play to get out of this inning. As Butler hums a fastball in there. So far topped out at 90 miles per hour today. But throughout the season, Butler's been able to get up as far as 94, 95.
Come on, baby!
Definitely relied on that breaking pitch a lot so far. As Morton squares the bunt, Butler goes to third. Scoggins dropped the ball on the stretch.
You're good, Cole. You're good, baby.
That'll be a fielder's choice, bringing the bases loaded. Still no runs across yet. Nonetheless, Butler still looking to get out of this as umpire calls time. That'll bring up Clark as he takes the first pitch, breaking ball for strike number 1. It's starting to get a bit cloudy here in Rocky Mountain, North Carolina. Weather has definitely been unpredictable. As this pitch is fouled off. Bishop fans are definitely showing their support behind Butler. 0-2 count here on Morton. Excuse me, that is Clark, not Morton. Clark, the center fielder. As this one is driven into left field. Moscow able to field it quickly, but not before the Tornadoes scratch another run. Bringing the score now 6-3. Wesleyan still leads, but Tornadoes knocking on that door. That'll bring up the first baseman, Kale Ayler.
Now back from Tornadoes, Kale Ayler.
Ayler 1 for 2 so far on the day. Has 1 RBI, grounded out in his first at bat. First pitch he sees, he fouls that one off down the right field line.
Come on, Clark!
Butler here coming for his second pitch of this back to Ayler. Ayler starts to offer, decides to hold up. Good call. That'll be ball 1. Butler here working out of the windup again. Seems to be his comfort position. With the bases loaded, that's easily accessible to do as he throws that pitch and it is fouled off. Bring the count now to 1-2. Butler deals the 1-2 pitch, and this one is swung on and missed.
Come on!
For out number 2. Butler looking to strand the bases loaded here. That'll bring up the third baseman, Frankie Vasquez.
Now back from the Tornadoes, the third baseman, number 19, Frankie Vasquez.
Vasquez so far 0 for 2 on the day. 1 ground out, 1 fly out. He's put the ball in play as this ball is blocked up by the catcher. Very nice save for Jaden Barker.
Good work, Jaden!
Always has his pitchers back no matter what, willing to put his body on the line. It's what you look for in a solid catcher. But Barker blocking that ball keeps them from scoring. As Butler delivers the change piece to Vasquez, making a count now 1-1. Vasquez half swung at that one, didn't know if he wanted to. Nonetheless, it was called for strike number 2. Battle and Bishop fans on their feet making noise for Cord Butler as they're looking to get out of this inning with only 1 run score against them. Had to take a short intermission break. Umpires had to write something down in that little handy dandy notebook that they all have. Baton Bishop fans making their claps, signifying that they want the final out of this inning. As Butler gets the ground ball to Scoggins, and they are able to get out of the bases loaded jam with giving up 1 run. Battling Bishop still leads 6-3. We'll be right back with more baseball action here at Bauer Field, Game 1 of the USA South Championship Series.
Morgan.
We're back here at Bauer Field, and folks, I did call it. We are having a bit of a rain shower here. It's not too much to stop the play. However, it is a different weather condition as Davy Morgan steps into the box and takes ball one. It's a light rain shower. Hopefully that's all it amounts to. Hopefully it's not able to affect the pitchers in any negative way. They're able to still grip the ball. As Morgan takes that pitch for ball two, getting ready to receive his third pitch of this at bat. And that is ball three in the dirt. Morgan has no problem laying off that one. Does a little bat wag, steps back into the box, ready for his fourth pitch of this at bat. Morgan takes that pitch for strike one. 3-1 count on Davy Morgan. And that'll be ball four. Like I said, folks, here in Rocky Mount, it's a bunch of weird weather conditions as it was just
Got back for the Valley Bishops. The left
Now the
fielder, number
sun's back
25, Alex Moscow.
So now we have a combination of rain, sunshine, clouds, and wind. Moscow steps back into the box for the Battling Bishops as he takes first pitch strike. Also receives a sign from Coach Greg Clifton. Pitcher definitely a little cautious of the speed from Morgan and Moscow. Two pretty quick runners here for these Battling Bishops. Moscow fouls this one off down the first base line, bringing the count now to 0-2. Pitcher comes set and delivers the pitch to Moscow, and this one is fouled off. Feringer, before he threw his first inning, came into this game with a 6.14 ERA. As that pitch is a little outside. Nice job by Moscow to lay off the pitch. Makes the count 1-2 as this pitch is grounded to the third baseman. He throws a second to get the first out, but not able to collect the double play as Moscow was hustling out of the box down the line.
Got back for the Valley Bishops. The third baseman, number 42, Colin Scoggins.
Scoggins back into the box. First pitch is taken for ball one. Next pitch is grounded up the middle. And that'll be a double play. Tornado is able to make quick work of the Battling Bishops offense once again. Very quick inning there for Feringer. We'll be right back here on the Battling Bishops Sport Network.
Leading off for the Tornadoes, the left fielder number 1, Lucas Granada.
We're back for more action here at Bauer Field as the rain has slithered its way back across the baseball field. As less than 5 minutes ago, it was just sunny again, but no sun in sight nowhere. Doesn't seem to affect Butler as he's able to throw the first pitch for a strike. Hopefully he's able to continue that groove here with Granada as he swings at that breaking ball in the dirt. Bringing the count now to 0-2.
Finish!
Butler throws that breaking ball a bit high, crosses across the letters. Granada able to take that one for ball 1. That one is a little up and in. As a batter, you hate when a pitcher can throw one of those in there at you. It's not a very pleasant sight. That pitch is strike 3, low in the outside corner. Seems Court Butler is back down in after that inning, giving up 1 run.
Now batting for the Tornadoes, the designated hitter number 25, Colson Miller.
Miller steps back into the box for the Tornadoes. 1 for 2 on the day. Miller definitely started this offense for Brevard as he drove one deep to left field. Showing off his pop as that one is fouled off, making the count now 1-1 with 1 out. Quite the weird looking sky here at Bauer Field, kind of two-toned right now. Rain still coming down a decent bit. So this pitch is across the letters, taken for ball number 2. Butler delivering the 2-1 pitch. Called strike 2.
Finish!
Butler has his crowd behind him, ready to deal the 2-2 pitch, looking for the second out in the top of the 5th. As this is called for strike 3, Butler starting to get fired up, and this is what we've been seeing all year from him.
Now batting for the Tornadoes, the catcher number 6, Kenny Pridmore.
Mr. Kenny Pridmore steps back into the box for his next at bat of the contest as he swings and misses on that changeup on the inner half of the plate. Definitely seemed to be a bit fooled there. As Butler delivers the 0-1 pitch. Very decent pitch from Butler. Pridmore wanted to swing at it, but held up nonetheless. Bring the count now to 1-1. That pitch is thrown to the back slot. Barker unable to corral that one. As Butler Butler delivers the 2-1 pitch. This one is grounded to the shortstop, Mason Nance.
Boy, mama!
And that one is fielded and picked by Jackson Hobbs, bringing the top of the 5th to a close. And what a beautiful sight as we have a rainbow to close out the top of the 5th. We'll be right back with more baseball action. And we're back for the bottom
Leading off
of
for
the
the Valley
5th
Bishops, the shortstop, number 13.
with Mason Nance
Nance.
leading off here. Nance, very smooth infielder. Looking to get on base to start the bottom of the 5th here. As this one is popped up into center field, able to corral that with no problems whatsoever. And that will bring Jaden
Now back for the
Barker
Valley Bishops, the catcher,
to the
number
plate.
6. Jaden Barker.
We'll go, JB. Square it up, baby. Let's go, 6! JB. Yeah, baby.
Farringer coming set and dealing the pitch quick. However, deals ball 1 to Barker. Barker skies this one into no man's land between the first baseman and second base. Second baseman ends up calling him off. Running quite a distance.
Let's go!
Playing
With
the
2
shift.
spots!
But that flips to the top
Now
of the
back for the Valley
lineup.
Bishops, the center fielder, number 5. Drifting Packett.
I'm down, I'm down!
Top of the lineup for the Ballin Bishops Drifting Pageant, looking to start a 2-out rally as he takes ball 1. Bishops are known to have their 2-out rallies, as they've put up a couple of runs this contest with 2 outs so far. Count is now 3-1 on Drifting Pageant. Looks like the rain has decided to subside for a little while, and I'm starting to see a little bit more blue skies. As Pageant
lifts this one deep to center field, and that ball is off the wall. Drifting Pageant showing a bit of pop, power, and speed. Collects himself another double on the season.
Good swing, 5!
Now back for the Battling Bishops, the right fielder, number 7, Tyson Bass.
That'll bring up the two-hole hitter, Tyson Bass. Bass definitely looking to get some redemption after popping up to the catcher in his last at-bat. Bass takes a nice hack at the very first pitch he sees, and that one is fouled off to the right side. Bass wearing number 7 since he's been a freshman. Has not changed his jersey quite yet. Correction, Bass used to be number 11, then changed to number 7. As he takes that breaking ball pitch for ball 1, making the count now 1-2. As this ball is demolished, no doubt about that one. Fans, that is a perfect, no doubt, 400 foot or more. Tyson Bass with his second of the game. My goodness. As he rounds third, gives Coach Clifton a high five, steps on home plate, does the Spider-Man meme, and that will put the Bishops ahead 8-3.
Now back for the Valley Bishops, the first baseman, number 15, Jackson Hobbs.
And fans, with those 2 home runs, I hope you have clearly seen why Bass has won USA South Player of the Year. As Hobbs pops up to the right fielder, that'll be the end in the bottom of the 5th. Nonetheless, the Bishops are able to put up 2 more, thanks to Tyson Bass and another monstrous home run. Back for the top of the 6th, Logan Sawyer leading off for the Tornadoes. Butler still dialed in. Delivers strike 1. Butler dealing his 111th pitch right here as it is popped up to the first baseman, Jackson Hobbs.
Great pitch!
Able to catch that. Hat flies off, but thanks to his pitcher, Cord Butler, he's able to obtain the possession of his cap.
Back to the top of the order for the Tornadoes, the right fielder number 1, C.P. Kyle.
With 111 pitches, Butler's only given up 4 hits and 3 runs with 1 error. And that pitch is taken for ball 1. That pitch is inside. Powell has to get out of the way. Luckily, it didn't hit him.
Go, Gord!
Count is now 2-1. Pitch is low in the dirt. Barker unable to get his glove on it. Ends up bouncing over his head all the way to the backstop. That makes the count now 3-1. Butler working out of the windup, getting ready to deal his very next pitch. As this one is grounded to the shortstop, Nance, who lays out, unable to get to it. That'll be another base hit for C.P. Pyle. With the Tornadoes leadoff hitter on base. They're looking to scratch some more runs against this battling missile defense. And the USA South Pitcher of the Year, Cord Butler. That brings out the shortstop, Morton. As he takes the first pitch for a strike. Morton takes a second, gathers thoughts, steps back into the box very slowly, ready to receive his next pitch from the pitcher, Butler. As this pitch is fouled off. Butler now with an 0-2 count, way ahead here on Morton. As this pitch is fouled off towards the Brevard dugout. Luckily, nobody hit, nobody hurt. Ball's obtained, thrown back to the side, and we're ready to throw the next 0-2 pitch. Pitch is a little bit outside. That'll bring the count now to 1-2. With the run on first base, shortstop up to bat still. Powell on first with a decent lead. Still got to be wary of his speed over there at first base. Sure, Barker knows that. As this pitch is fouled off down the third base line. So we'll have the 1-2 pitch thrown yet again. Butler receives this sign from Barker. Comes set and ready to deal the 1-2 pitch. Fouled off down the third base line. We'll have 1-2 pitch yet again. to our very lovely live stream viewers, we still have that beautiful rainbow out there in center field. When was the last time you saw a rainbow, people?
Come on, Court!
Butler deals another 1-2 to Morton. Swung on and missed. Morton is unhappy with that one. But Butler is loving it as he has
Now batting from the
another
tornado is the
strikeout
center fielder, number
on his
15.
outing
Logan,
against Brevard.
Logan Clark.
That'll bring up Clark. Clark swings and misses on the very first pitch that he sees. Looking to be a little bit more aggressive as there's still time, but time is running out for Brevard to make a change happen in this game. Butler still dialed in as that slider is on the outside half, called for ball 1. The 1-1 pitch, getting ready to be dealt from Butler. Blocked in the dirt by Barker. He throws it down to first base, but Powell back in standing. Barker making sure Powell does not go anywhere. Want to keep him out of scoring position at any means possible. Butler comes set to deal his 2-1 pitch. Up and away. Took him for ball 3. Brings the count now to a hitter's favorite count, 3-1. Morton definitely expecting a good pitch to hit here. Butler going to be dealing the 3-1. Trying to get out of this inning. As this one is grounded to the first baseman.
Let's go! Oh my God!
As Davey Morgan ended up grabbing that baseball and throwing over to
Not getting.
Cord Butler.
Let's get some help. In front of him.
Runner was called safe. Coach Clifton's going to come out here to talk to the umpire about this one because that was a very close play. Butler seeming to show a bit of emotion, believing that he got him out. So we'll be coming back here soon to see what the call will officially be. First baseman Jackson Hobbs made a good effort to get to that ball, but Davey Morgan was the one who ended up getting to it and fielding it,
Not a chance.
throwing it to Cord Butler. But the call is going to stand. The runner will be safe.
Now batting from the tornado is number 26.
It's an unfortunate break for this battling Bishop defense. Butler's pitch count is starting to get up there. It's not the most pitches that he's thrown in the outing so far, but still, 100 plus pitches on the arm so far in this outing. Butler deals changeup 0-1. Butler receives a sign for Barker, checks on the runner at second and gets ready for his 0-1 pitch. Outside, ball 1.
Finish, Cord! Empty it!
Butler getting ready to deal the 1-1 pitch as this one is lined in the center field. Drifting Paget has an easy read on it, and that will be another scoreless inning thrown for Cord Butler.
Leading off for the Battling Bishops, you designated hitter, number 20, Blake Scott.
Back with more baseball action here in the bottom of the 7th. With the DH Blake Scott getting things started here for the Battling Bishops. Scott takes the first pitch that he sees. Ball 1 on the outer half of the plate. Does not offer at that one at all. As the next pitch is called for a strike. Looked like it was in the same spot. Very good frame by the catcher. Brings the count now to 1-1. Feringer dealing the 1-1 pitch to Scott. As this one is grounded up the middle to the shortstop, he corrals it. And that one is a bang-bang play out at first base. Very nice play by the shortstop.
Now back for the Valley Bishops, the second baseman, number 23, Davey Morgan.
The ball was hit decently well up the middle. Just a very good play by the shortstop. Brevard's infield seems to have been in a shift all game and has typically worked out for him very well. Davey Morgan takes the first pitch that he sees. Ball 1 in the dirt. Morgan pops that one up to the right fielder. That one is carrying up against the wall. He leaps and makes the catch. Very nice play by the right fielder out there for the Tornadoes. That ball wasn't getting out, but
Bishops, left fielder, number 25, Alex Moskal.
Alex Moskal up to bat. Drops a bunt down, but that one is caught. Actually, that one hits the catcher in a very bad spot. Umpire's going to go out, talk to the pitcher to give him a break for a second. That is not a very good feeling. Umpire is calling for more baseballs to be delivered to him, just to give the catcher a little bit more of a break to recover from that terrible feeling. As they're getting ready to resume play here, already 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Count is 0-1 on Moskal as he takes that pitch across the letters for ball 1. Counts now even at 1-1. Also grounds that one to the second baseman, and he underhand tosses for the 3rd out. We're heading to the top of the 8th with the Battling Bishops leading Brevard 8-3.
Defensive substitution for the Battling Bishops. Now behind the plate, number 46, Seth Jones. And leading off for the Tornadoes, the third baseman, number 19, Frankie Vasquez.
Battling Bishops starting pitcher Cord Butler is done for today as Dylan Cheeley takes the mound, and he delivers a hard fastball for strike one. Cheeley started out for the Battling Bishops as a starter, then converted to a reliever, then closer. As this pitch is skied high into right field, Tyson Bass calls off Davey Morgan. As they play a game of mind, but it was Tyson Bass that caught the ball for out number one.
Now back for the Tornadoes, left fielder number 1.
Game so far with a
Granada.
7.34 ERA. Struggled a bit as a starter, but found his groove back as a reliever as of lately, as he delivers strike one to this batter, bringing the count now to 0-1. Swung on and miss. Very nice hack from Lucas Granada, but unable to make contact with that one. Cheeley dealing his 0-2 pitch. Explosive slider. Gets Granada swinging. 2 quick outs from the reliever, Dylan Cheeley. We talked about Butler's slider, but
Now back for the
Cheeley has
Tornadoes,
just an
designated hitter
explosive
number
slider as
25,
well.
Colson
Coming from
Miller.
a different arm angle and a hefty presence coming from the mound. As that pitch is rocketed to right field. Right fielder Tyson Bass ends up corralling that one and able to throw it in before he advances any further to second base. Ball does get away from Davey Morgan, but Colin Scoggins able to scoop that one back in. So after 2 quick out, Dylan Cheeley gives up.
Now back for the
Line shot
Tornadoes,
to right
catcher
field.
number 6, Timmy Craigmore.
Cheeley, the junior right-handed pitcher, 6'6", 240 pounds from Tampa, Florida. Definitely has his presence on that mound there. As that pitch, curveball in there for strike one. Cheeley back to deliver his next pitch. Breaking ball. Appeal down to first to see if he goes, and he did. That'll be an 0-2 count. Cheeley looking to get out of this inning unscathed after giving up the double with 2 outs. Bishops fans getting behind their pitcher as he swings and misses. Very quick inning from Dylan Cheeley. He comes off the mound, strutting his stuff. Boy, he has some presence, and we will be right back with more baseball action here at Bauer Field.
Leading off for the Battling Bishops, the third baseman, number 42, Colin Scoggins.
Ready here at Bauer Field for more baseball action. We're ready for the bottom of the eighth with Colin Scoggins leading off things here for the Battling Bishops. As Scoggins takes that pitch for ball one. Almost hit him in the foot a little bit. That pitch nowhere near the zone. Scoggins so far 0 for 2 on the day with one walk. Ground out and a fly out. Grounded into a double play actually. 3-0 count here on Scoggins. Cord Butler would end his day with 131 pitches through 7 innings with 3 runs scored, 6 hits, 4 walks, and 10 strikeouts. Another 10 strikeout performance from Cord Butler. But with that
Now
walk,
back to
that'll
the
bring
Battling
up the
Bishops, the shortstop,
shortstop,
number 13,
Mason
Mason
Nance.
Nance.
Nance 0 for 2 on the day. Has 1 RBI, flew out twice, hit by a pitch one time. As he squares the bunt, catcher throws back in to Scoggins. He slides in safely. Very nice back pick from the catcher, but no luck there to get the runner Scoggins. Picks off. Check on the run over there, Scoggins. Make sure he's not going anywhere. Very nice slider. Taken for ball 2 on Nance. Nance steps out in the box, picks up his sign from his head coach. Getting ready to deal the 2-0 pitch as he squares the bunt. This one is down. Very nice bunt. Pitcher fields it, but Nance is able to do a jump and move the runner up. And this will bring up the catcher, Seth Jones, who's replaced Jaden
Now
Parker
back to the
on
Battling
the day.
Bishops, the catcher, number 46, Seth Jones.
Jones getting his first swings of this contest. Jones swings and misses on that breaking ball. Very nice slider on the outer half of the plate. Looks like Jones was fooled a little bit. That one is inside. 4 ball. Makes the count now even, ones across the board. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. With Seth Jones in his first plate appearance of this contest. Takes another breaking ball for a strike. Jones looks a bit frustrated with his pitch selection that he's received. And swung on and missed for the second out of the inning. That'll flip to the top of the lineup.
Now
bringing
back to the
up
Battling
Griffin
Bishops, the center
Paget.
fielder, number 5.
Paget
Griffin
2 for
Paget.
3 on the day with a double. Come across to score 3 times. First pitch is a strike to Paget. Counts now 0-2, 2 outs, runner on second. Paget looking to drive this run in for the Battling Bishops. As that one is strike 3.
Let it go, Dale. Let it go, kid. That boy, little bottom.
Paget definitely not agreeing with that call and showing a little bit of emotion. Says his piece to the umpire before his teammate comes to collect him. Nonetheless, that'll be the end of the bottom of the 8th. We'll be right back for the top of the 9th here at Bauer Field.
Leading off for the Tornadoes, the second baseman, number 9.
Bishops are
Logan
leading
Sawyer.
8-3. Looking to close this game out here and take game 1 of the USA South Championship Series. Stated earlier, Bishops are looking to win their 9th tournament series here. Brevard is looking to win their first.
Great, Chile!
That pitch is fouled off. Bring the count now to 1-1. Dylan Chile, definitely a power reliever. Explosive stuff, great movement. Very hard pitcher to get hits off of.
Great pitch!
As this one is popped up into right field. Second baseman Davey Morgan ends up catching that one. A bit more shallow than it appeared to be. Kind of died off, making it easier for the second baseman to catch that one.
Come on, Chill!
As the
Got
Bishops
back for the
collect the first
Tornadoes,
out.
right fielder, number 49. CP Pyle.
And this will bring back up the top of the lineup, CP Powell. Powell definitely looking to be a spark plug here for the Tornadoes, as they are down 5 runs. As he takes that pitch, that'll be the first strike to Powell. Time running out here as the Tornadoes need to start scratching some runs across if they wish to continue playing here.
Yeah!
As he takes strike number 2, breaking ball on the inner half of the plate. Completely fooled Powell into just taking that one. As Chile looks dialed in, ready to deal more damage to this Brevard lineup.
Ooh.
Breaking ball on the inner half of the plate, bounces for ball number 1. Bring the count down to 1-2 with 1 out. Ball 2, the inner half of the plate, a little low. On his 13th pitch, Chile collects another strikeout against CP Powell. That'll bring up 2 outs. Bishops needing 1 more. Looking for their
Got
closer
back
to
for the
come in and
Tornadoes,
take
shortstop,
this
number 3. Luke Norton.
game completely over. One more out and the Bishops will take game 1 against the Tornadoes. As Chile delivers the first pitch, breaking ball taken for strike 1. Chile has looked amazing out of the bullpen so far and keeping his pitch count low. Dealing his 18th pitch here, as this one is a ball. Making a count now 1-1.
Yeah! Keep it going, Chill!
Taking that pitch on the outer half of the plate. Fastball low in the out. Count is now 1-2. Chile looking to finish this game off right here with this pitch. Nice block there by the catcher, Seth Jones.
Empty and
Twos
Chill!
across the board once again.
Let's go!
Chile looking to finish this off right here to take game one. Fouled off. We'll have the 2-2 pitch yet again. Bishop's really looking to take this game right here to carry momentum into tomorrow. But first, we need to collect this final out here at the top of the ninth with Dylan Chile dealing the 2-2. Strike three called on the inner half of the plate, and that will be the game. Battling Bishops will take game one against Brevard 8-3. Dylan Chile coming in.
Your final
And getting the
score
job
is
done.
Wesleyan 8, Brevard 3. The Valley Bishops take game one of the USA South Championship Series, and we will do it again tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Appreciate your attendance at tonight's game, and please drive home safely.
Battling Bishops able to collect game one in a pretty sizable lead, winning 8-3 against the Brevard Tornadoes. Little stat update for you. Today, Cord Butler able to go 7 innings with 3 runs with a 3.86 ERA, 10 strikeouts, 4 walks, 6 hits, 1 home run given up. Dylan Chile comes in for 2 innings, shuts it down, giving up 1 hit, a double, with 4 strikeouts to close this game out. Battling Bishops collected 7 hits on the day with 8 runs. Folks, join us back here tomorrow as Battling Bishops look to take game 2 and win their 9th USA South Tournament Championship. I've been your host, Damon Hardy. It's been a pleasure. Thank you, and good night.